There are 1,000 mentally handicapped workers associations in France. 12 years ago, they were seeking for adequate jobs that their workers could achieve. At the same period, we were losing an important part of our market. The little local launderers that big linen rental groups were gradually killing or absorbing. So we made a deal. We showed them how to run a commercial laundry that they equipped with our machines. We created for them complete training packages including creation, management, and development of commercial laundries for the directors and the management staff, and laundry operations training for the handicapped workers. We provided support, organizational audit, and of course, safe and ergonomic laundry machines adapted to all handicaps. Since then, 700 commercial laundries were created, employing today some 10,000 handicapped workers and washing 500 tons of linen per day. This is representing 30% of our turnover in France since 10 years. The weak point was the flatwork ironer. On an ironer, like in a frying pan, one must use the heat where it is created. If not, the eggs don't cook and the linen doesn't dry. Or both burn. For the eggs, the problem can be solved if you fill your pan with water that will transmit the heat to the eggs wherever they are in this water. But it doesn't work for the ironers without an expensive steam boiler. The usual solution, viable for normal operators who will iron where the cylinder is hot, is a total nightmare for handicapped workers. Operators have to iron where the cylinder is hot by alternate ironing, once on one side, then on the other, until the middle becomes too cold to iron anything. Here, in an attempt to help operators, we have installed sensors and lamps, but the nightmare remains for mentally handicapped workers who need to be guided by management staff. With the new fully automated machine featuring a dubixium cylinder and a moisture sensor that monitors the speed, operators are careless of what, where, and when they iron. It has clearly changed their life. They were so happy with their first machine that they ordered a second one. In this other laundry, people are used to name their machines according to what they inspire them. This is only logically that they name their first new ironer Porsche, and that after a few days test and another order, they name the second one Ferrari. A dubixium cylinder is made of two coaxial tubes with a gap of 4 to 6 mm in between that is filled with thermal oil. The tolerances of the round and straight of the cylinders required by this process must be very tight. On 3.2 meters long and 500 mm diameter cylinders, the game becomes so difficult that no supplier was able to do it at a reasonable price. We then considered manufacturing them ourselves and took the risk of acquiring a CNC rolling machine and a welding bench, betting on our ability to do better than specialists themselves. It took us 1 full year to develop the adequate process and successfully industrialize it. This innovation is not only protected by its patents, but also by this relatively unique manufacturing know-how. The production and energy consumption of an ironer depend on the linen that it processes. Tests made in our R&D lab, confirmed by a study made by the Laboratory of Sustainable Development of the University of Technology of Troyes, have shown that this new ironer has an average production close to double the one of a classic ironer, and an energy consumption improved by 15 to 25%. A fast return on investment to the customer and a good impact on the environment. You know, this great innovation has got the same benefits to those not officially declared mentally handicapped, and today, its extreme ergonomics, efficiency and respect of the environment has totally seduced 100% of those who've tried.